everybody, I'm back. I had to put on my beanie. My head started to get a little cold. And while I'm drawing attention to my beanie, this was made for me by my friend Angela. And I don't know if you can tell, but they're little skulls. They're all little skulls. So I have my red skull beanie, and she made me a gray one too. So these will be making repeat appearances, especially now that the weather is getting really super cold. Okay, so the purpose of this video is to go over the medicinal marijuana items I have to help me through chemotherapy, including CBD oil. And I'll probably start with that. This is the one that I have, Care by Design. It's a 1:1 ratio. They said if you're going to use CBD oil during chemotherapy, to get the 1:1 ratio. Helps with nausea and helps kill cancer. I can't tell you how much to take. I can tell you that I started with 5 drops, but I'm actually, it says to take between 5 and 10 drops. So I started with 5. I'm going to increase that to either 7 or 8 drops and see how that goes. I got this from the People's Remedy here in Modesto, and it was $40. Let's see here, People's Remedy in Modesto. I don't know how long this is going to last. It says it on there. It depends. You know, you're going to use your oil as best as you see fit. I think this is not a one-size-fits-all, and definitely talk to people about it. Talk to your doctor. Talk to the people who work at the dispensary, and do some research online. There's a lot of stuff out there that could help. So this is one. I also have a condition called Hashimoto's disease, with hypothyroidism. Had that for years, and unfortunately with that, sorry, I need to make sure I'm not kinking my tube. With that comes insomnia. And I would be fine on 3 hours of sleep a night for about a week. And then I'd start to feel like a mental crash. I'd get the brain fog and feel like, yeah, I need to sleep. So my son, one of my sons, introduced me to edibles, gummy bear edibles. I don't have, unfortunately, they were out of the kind that I usually buy, and I don't have the package. But as soon as I'm able to get my hands on it, I will share it in an upcoming video. The ones that he did get for me, and I'm going to start with this one. I have not taken it yet. This is called a Sensichew, and it's specifically for insomnia. It has 100 milligrams of THC, and there are 10 10 milligram doses. Now I can tell you, this one is cannabis infused with chocolate caramel. Ooh! This one was $13, again, from the People's Remedy in Modesto. This contains melatonin. I'll flip this around so you can see the label. You might want to pause the video in order to be able to read all of that. I'll leave it up here as long as I can. But I believe this does have melatonin in it. I read that somewhere. And I'm not sure if I can take that along with my blood pressure pill. I take lisinopril for my blood pressure pill. And my blood pressure has been just incredible lately. It's been level. I do exercise, though. I walk at least 2 miles a day. Sometimes it's a power walk. Sometimes it's I'm just going to drag myself around the block twice. But I at least try to get that exercise in for my heart. My daughter, though, my daughter also has a medical condition, and sometimes it's hard for her to sleep. She took 1 full square, and she was shocked at how fast it worked and how fast it knocked her out, and for the period of time it knocked her out. So now when she takes one, she only takes half, because that she said she felt like she could sleep for 2 days. So these are, depending on your usage, these to me, to us, um, mostly her, but I'm a lightweight. Um, these are really strong, but they are effective. So there's that. I have this. I will let you know what I find out about melatonin and blood pressure medication. Always, always, always do your research before taking any kind of medicinal drug, whether it be natural, like cannabis, or prescribed, like my lisinopril, or my diabetic medication, or anything that you have that's prescribed. Okay, now these two I haven't taken yet either because I just started chemotherapy today, and so far so good. So far no nausea, but I got a lot of Zofran earlier today, so that's, I don't have any. But if it comes to pass where I need something, my son got these two for me. And I'm going to move one away for right now and go over to one. I'm a big mango fan. This was $16 again at the People's Remedy in Modesto. Let me just say, if you're anywhere near Modesto, if you decide to go to the People's Remedy, they're really helpful there. They will tell you, do your research, talk to your doctor. They're not doctors. They could just tell you, what it addresses. They can't tell you how much to take or anything like that. They're completely upfront, and they're really, really helpful and informative. So I really like going to this place. But this is Flav, and it's $16. There's the potency. I don't know how this is going to work for me because, again, I haven't taken this before. Here's the back side, and I'll just blab a little bit so you can either pause or screenshot or just read through really quick what this has in it. If you are gluten-free, this does contain wheat. I just saw that right there. I try to be gluten-free. Sometimes I slip because I'm human. I don't think the amount of wheat that's in this, I'm not hypersensitive to it. I sometimes react. Like pastas are not my friend. They make me look like I'm pregnant. It swells up my stomach. But I can have sourdough bread, one slice of sourdough bread, and not be affected. So, it really depends. But I'm sorry, that's a whole nother topic. So there's the mango bites. And then these are is it bites or belts? Oh, it says belts. So I guess they're like long strips or something. And this is pink lemonade belts. Again, $16. I think this one's potency is a little different than the other. I'm not sure which one was the stronger one. Let's see, this says 92.77. And this one, the mango belts have a stronger potency than this. I'm sorry, I'm all bouncing around. You're like, keep still, lady. And then here's the back. Again, contains wheat. So there you have it. People's Remedy in Modesto. Because these looked like they were going to be a little strong for me, and truth be told, I don't like flying. If I could just take it and go to sleep, or take it and have my nausea go away. If I'm a little, a little high, I'm okay. If I'm a lot of high, I don't like it. I don't like feeling like I can't control my thoughts. And the first time I tried the gummy bears, I ate like 4 of them and couldn't even hold a conversation. I was in the middle of a conversation and forgot what I was talking about. So, and I was taking it so I'd get to sleep, and unfortunately I sat up high for like 6 hours. So, I backed it down to 2, and the 2 gummy bears were enough to just put me right out where I could get some sleep. So there's a little background information on that. Then I bought 2 of these because they're smaller. Where is it? They're 100 milligrams, but there are 10 of them, so they're 10 milligrams each. And it's, they call it Cushy Punch, and it's an indica. The indica strain is the one that I'm good with. I'm good with some hybrids, but it depends. It has to be heavy leaning on indica. Sativas give me anxiety attacks. I think the cops are coming to arrest me. I need to peel myself clear off of the ceiling, so I can't have the upper. I always have to take the downer or a good balance of the two. But I primarily stick to indicas. Again, People's Remedy. This one was 16. There's 10 servings in here. I think, don't quote me because I'm not positive. I think the gummy bears that I was taking before, I think they were 10 milligrams each, and I would take 2 to get to sleep. So there's this. I have one here that I've opened, so I could show you. It's a little slide pouch. This is the same exact thing as the other one. It's just that this one's opened, and it comes in. Let's see if I opened this. Yeah, I think I did. It comes in this little case, and they're individually packed, which I really like because, you know, you can keep all of, you know, you can take one little square or half a square, and then you push this back down and it'll stick and it stays sealed. That's what the front looks like, and that's what the back looks like. And this, I'm sorry I didn't pull it out, but the insomnia ones are packaged the exact same way. So what I did for my daughter on the last time she needed to sleep was I cut it in half and just gave her half, and that knocked her out, believe it or not. So this is what this Cushy Punch, and I'm guessing it tastes like fruit punch. The flavors of the gummy bears are really good. It's like a traditional gummy bear. And this thing right here, it's kind of not not a joy to behold when you're opening it. It has these little flaps. See, it looks like a airplane. You literally have to push both of them in at the same time and shove it through in order to come out. It's probably child-proof, which is a good thing, but sometimes it's Lynette-proof. So there's that, and that's it. That's all the stuff that I have. I do plan on going and getting the gummy bears because I'm most familiar with using those whenever I need to help getting to sleep. I don't know how the gummy bears will work for nausea, but I'm sure they're great. I actually picked up some CBD oil for my mom. My mom had, almost 4 months ago, she had half of her pancreas removed. She's 78 years old and had pancreatic cancer. She did not go through chemotherapy because they found it really, really early, and the doctor just went right in and got it out. She's had a slow healing process. She's doing better, but I went and I picked her up. She also has rheumatoid arthritis, and because she had the surgery, they had to stop her arthritic infusion, and it's causing her a lot of pain, and she wasn't sleeping too well. So I went and I got her the CBD oil. She started taking it, and she started feeling so good that she went to exercise and unfortunately hurt herself. Not broke a bone, hurt herself, but, you know, agitated some areas that wasn't ready for exercise. So she's taking it easy, thankfully, and, you know, I'm just praying for her every day and hoping that the CBD oil, you know, kicks right back in and starts helping her with her pain management, at least until she can get her infusion. My mom is very much like me, does not like to be high, so I got her a low concentration so that she has more of the beneficial oil than she does the high. And it's working for her now. And she's just taking half of the dosage too. So if she needs to increase it to help her more, then she can do that. Or if I have to go back and get her, you know, something that's more strong, then I'll do that for her. Again, I got it at the People's Remedy. I swear I don't get any kickbacks for this. They're just really helpful right now, and I think it's a blessing that people, everyone has that available to them, especially those with really chronic disorders, and cancer patients. So if you have any questions, I can't tell you I'll have the answer for them, but I could definitely ask, or I could do some research. Just go ahead and post them below, and I will, answer them as soon as I can find some information out. As I said in my very first video, and I'm going to repeat this here, I probably should have put this at the beginning of the video to avoid any negativity. If you do not support the use of medicinal marijuana, that's fine. That's good for you. If it works for someone else, I'm not going to knock it, and I would hope that you wouldn't either. We all have our struggles, and we all do the best that we possibly can to get through them. Just because you take medicinal marijuana does not make you a pothead, does not make you a drug addict. It makes you smart for wanting to figure out ways to cope with your condition. It doesn't change you as a person. You're still the same person. And I apologize for all the idiots in the world out there that just like to hop on YouTube and throw shade just because they have nothing else better to do. I hope this helps somebody. I hope you're digging my skull cap. And I will see you all tomorrow on day 2 of my first chemotherapy cycle to let you know if I'm feeling vomity or aches and pains or anything like that. I'm hoping I'll still be able to go on my daily walk. I might be slow, but that's okay as long as I get some exercise in and keep my body moving. The last thing I want is for my muscles to start to atrophy. And I've read that that's possible on chemotherapy because we tend to want to snuggle down and love ourselves, and we're not using the muscles that we have. So I'm definitely gonna try to get up and get out there and move, keep my body moving. So with that said, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. If you could thumbs up the video, I would super appreciate it, because whenever you click on a like, it makes the video more popular, so this will be able to be seen by more people. I can reach more people with all of this information. My channel is not monetized. I'm not doing this to make money. If I need help with my medical bills in the future, I may monetize them, but I'm 100% transparent and will let you all know that I'm doing that. But for right now, if you can click on the like button, share this information if you have any friends that are going through chemotherapy or that have cancer or that just want some basic, with this video, some basic information about medicinal marijuana. That would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it, because the reason why I'm doing this is to get this information out for other people. When I first started searching online, I didn't find many current videos. I found a lot of old ones, and it was heart-wrenching to know that some of those people had passed. And it was exhilarating to know that some of those people had gotten better. They beat cancer, and they were living their lives. There were no updates, unfortunately, but knowing that they survived it and knowing that they're living their lives is like the best news ever. So if I could reach as many people as possible, I'd love that, because I just want to help. So again, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna shut up now because I got an apple that I want to eat, and I gotta go. So I'm gonna hit the hay. Thank you for watching. Take care. Good night.